students, and a warm welcome. In this video, you will get the question paper and its solution of ICMR JRF July 2019 exam. This video is important for the students who are preparing for the CUET examination for the entrance exam of Msc Microbiology, Msc Biotechnology and Msc Life Sciences courses. It is important for the preparation of the GATE CISR NET examination. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications of the new videos. So let's get started. This question paper is in two parts. The part 1 is section A, which is the questions are from the aptitude. So I will read out the question and the options and I will tell you the correct answer. The first one is from the scientific phenomena. The question number 1 is the current geological age in which human activity is a major driver of climate and environment change is called. The options are Anthropocene, Holocene, Paleocene and Paleogene. So out of this, the correct one is the option number 2, which is Holocene. Question number 2. Gerontology is the study of, the options are old age, planets, rainfall, soil. The correct option is the old age. The next question, question number 3. The laws of planetary motion were proposed by, the options are Kepler, Newton, Galileo, Bessel. The correct option is the option number 1, which is Kepler. Question number 4. Which of the following remains a liquid at room temperature? First chlorine, second bromine, third phosphorus, fourth nitrogen. Here the correct option is the second option, which is bromine. Question number 5 says, upon emission of a positron by radioisotope, the atomic number of the daughter atom increases by 1, increases by 2, decreases by 1, decreases by 2. Here the correct one is option 3, which is decreases by 1. Question 6. The Nobel Prize was given for the first time in the year 1900, 1901, 1911 and 1921. The correct one is second option, 1901. The question number 7. Who invented the periodic table? A. The options are Anton van Leeuwenhoek, number 2 C.S. Chandrasekhar, 3 Dmitri Mendeleev, 4 Alfred Nobel. The correct one is option 3, Dmitri Mendeleev. The question number 8. Who is known as father of nuclear physics? Number 1, Ernest Rutherford, number 2, Niels Bohr, number 3, John Dalton, number 4, Robert Boyle. The correct one is the number 1, Ernest Rutherford. Question number 9. Grass appears green because it reflects green color, absorbs green color, reflects white color, absorbs white color. The correct one is the option 1, which is reflect green colors. Question number 10. A molecule absorbs light of a particular wavelength and continues to emit the light of higher wavelength for a substantial time after excitation. The phenomenon is called phosphorescence, fluorescence, chemiluminescence, Cherenkov radiation. The correct option is the option number 1, which is phosphorescence. Question number 11. Airbags used for the safety of car drivers contain options: sodium carbonate, sodium azide, magnesium chloride, sodium nitrite. The correct one is sodium azide. Question number 12. The loudness of a sound wave is determined by its frequency, wavelength, velocity, amplitude. The correct option is the option number 4, amplitude. Question number 13. Red light is used for signals because it has 1. High frequency, 2. Long wavelength, 3. High intensity, 4. Low refraction. The correct option is the option number 2, which is the long wavelength. Question number 14. Venturimeter is used to measure first fluid pressure, second fluid speed, third fluid density, fourth fluid temperature. The option which is correct, that is the option number 1, which is the fluid pressure. The next question, question number 15. Regarding Dmitry Ivanovsky, pick the incorrect sentence. Note down, it is asked incorrect sentence. The first sentence, a Russian botanist has been credited as one of the first discoverers of the structure of viruses on electron microscopy. Next, he investigated a tobacco plant disease which was transmissible and caused an agent extremely small such that it could pass through Chamberlain filters. Third, he gave the concept of contagium vivo, that is, the viruses are particulate. Fourth, Ivanovsky's work on the yellow pigment of plant leaves showed that this protected chlorophyll from the detrimental effect of blue and violet light. The option which is the incorrect sentence is the third. So here the answer is the third one. Next question, number 16. What is the biological polymer in paper? Starch, cellulose, graphite, polystyrene. The correct one is number 2, cellulose. Question number 17. What is the chemical used to make toothpaste white? Options are titanium dioxide, charcoal, calcium chloride, calcium carbonate. The correct one is titanium dioxide. Question number 18. Which metal is generally used in making of microchips? The options are vanadium, boron, platinum, silicon. The correct one is option 4, which is silicon. Question number 19. What is known as the God particle? The options are deuteron, proton, Higgs boson, neutron. The correct one is number 3, which is Higgs boson. Question number 20. Which one of the following metals pollutes the air of a city having a large number of automobiles? The options are cadmium, chromium, lead, copper. The correct one is lead. Question number 21. Which of the following is not a mixture? Number 1, glass. Number 2, graphite. Number 3, steel. Number 4, aluminium. The option which is correct here is graphite. Graphite is not a mixture, but it is an elemental form of carbon. Question number 22. The axis of Earth's rotation relative to orbital plane is tilted by number 1, 22.5 degrees, 23.5 degrees, 24.5 degrees, 25.5 degrees. Here the correct one is the second option, which is 23.5 degrees. Question number 23. Tsunamis are usually caused by tides, overfishing, underwater earthquakes, nuclear explosions. The correct one is underwater earthquakes, the option number 3. Now the questions are from general knowledge. Question number 24. The Kalka Shimla railways is an example of broad gauge railway, meter gauge railway, narrow gauge railway or monorail. The correct one is the narrow gauge railway. Question number 25. Heavy floods in Kerala this year led to the outbreak of which of the following diseases? Leptospirosis, typhoid, yellow fever, influenza. The correct option is the option number 1, which is leptospirosis. Question number 26. Where was India's first specialized hospital for elephants unveiled on 17th November 2018? Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, Wayanad, Kerala, Mathura, Uttar Pradesh, Coorg, Karnataka. The correct option is the option number 3, which is Mathura in Uttar Pradesh. Question number 27. Who performed world's first heart transplant? Dr. Venugopal, William Harvey, Christian Bernard, Robert Koch. The correct answer is the option number 3, which is Christian Bernard. Question number 28. Our National Science Day is celebrated on February 28 to honor which scientist discovery? The option 1, Sir C.V. Raman. Number 2, Homi J. Bhabha. Number 3, APJ Abdul Kalam. Number 4, Jagdish Chandra Bose. The correct one is the option 1, Sir C.V. Raman. Question number 29. Recently in Kerala, which highly infectious virus caused an outbreak? Number 1, Japanese encephalitis virus. Number 2, Nipah virus. Number 3, Ebola virus. Number 4, Zika virus. The correct one is option number 2, Nipah virus. Question number 30. How many megabytes are there in 1 gigabyte, which is also called GB? The options 1000, 2000, 220, 1024. The correct one is the option number 4, which is 1024, 102. Question number 31. RAM in computers usually stands for remove all memory, read and memorize, random access memory, roast all mice. The correct one is the option 3, which is random access memory. Now the next questions are from the subject statistics. The question number 32 says the most appropriate yardstick for measuring comparative scatteredness in different sets of data is option 1, arithmetic mean. Number 2, mean deviation. Number 3, variance. Number 4, coefficient of variance. The correct option is the option number 4, which is the coefficient of variation. Question number 33. In a group of 400 students, 120 are males. 30% of males are vegetarian, whereas 76 females are non-vegetarians. What is the probability that a randomly chosen student from the group is vegetarian? The options 0.72, 0.60, 0.48, 0.30. The correct option out of these is 0.60. Question number 34. In a single throw of 2 dice, what is the probability of getting a sum of 8 or 11? The options are 1 by 36, 3 by 36, 5 by 36, 7 by 36. The correct option is the option 4th, which is 7 by 36. Question number 35. For studying association between two attributes, the most appropriate test procedure is X2, or it is also called Z2 test, F test, T test, Z test. The option first, Z2 test, is correct. Question number 36. In testing significance of hypothesis, the option 1, type 1 error has always more serious repercussions than the type 2. Type 2 error has always more serious repercussions than type 1 error. Relative seriousness of the two errors depend upon the situation being handled. The fourth option, the two errors induce no effect whatsoever on the conclusions drawn. Out of this, the correct option is the first. Type 1 errors has always more serious repercussions than the type 2 error. Question number 37. In a binomial distribution, if chances of getting success are 50% and we perform an exceedingly large number of trials, then the distribution will look like normal, Poisson, binomial, uniform. The correct option is the option second, which is the Poisson. Question number 38. Random sampling means 1. Haphazard sampling, 2. Hodgepodge sampling, 3. The sampling wherein the enumerator makes use of his/her personal judgment, 4. The sampling which is governed by the rules and regulations of probability theory. The correct option is the option number 4. The sampling which is governed by the rules and regulations of probability theory. Question number 39. For a normally distributed population, cumulative density function has the shape of, options are straight line, inverted U, sigmoid, sine wave. The correct option is sigmoid. Question number 40. The most appropriate measure of dispersion when the data are contaminated by outliers is 1. Range, 2. Standard deviation, 3. Mean deviation, 4. Quartile deviation. The correct option is the option number 2, which is standard deviation. Question number 41. If male and female children are equally likely to be born, what is the probability that a randomly chosen family of 3 children has at least one but not more than 2 females? Options 1. 0.75, 0.5, 0.25. The correct one is the second option, which is 0.75. Next questions are from biochemistry. Question number 42. Prussic acid is another name of sulfuric acid, nitric oxide, oxalic acid, hydrogen cyanide. The correct one is the hydrogen cyanide, the option number 4. Question number 43. Which vitamin is only found in animal products? The options are vitamin A, vitamin B3, vitamin B12, vitamin C. The correct one is the vitamin B12. Cell biology question. Which is the largest human cell? Liver, ovum, spleen, skin. The option is the ovum, the second option. Next question is from physiology. The term allelopathy refers to the option 1, a biological phenomenon where an organism produces one or more biochemicals that influences germination, growth, survival, reproduction of other organisms. Number 2, modern system of medicine. Number 3, a level of vulnerability of a habitat to invasions from allelic species. Number 4, negative impact of non-living on living organisms in a specific environment. Here, the first option is the correct option, a biological phenomenon where an organism produces one or more biochemicals that influences germination, growth, survival, and reproduction of other organisms. Next question is from genetics. Who coined the term autosomal dominant and recessive for genetic characters? The options are Marie Curie, Joseph Lister, Karl Correns, Gregor Mendel. The correct one is the fourth option, Gregor Mendel. Question number 47 from microbiology. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? The option 1, Alexander Fleming penicillin. Option 2, William Harvey blood circulation. Option 3, Louis Pasteur tubercle bacilli. Option 4, Edward Jenner vaccine. The correct answer is the option 3, Louis Pasteur tubercle bacilli. Question number 48. Which disease has been eradicated from the world? The options are poliomyelitis, second, uniform disease, third, chicken pox, 4, smallpox. The correct option is the option number 4, smallpox. Question number 49. Who was the first to use antiseptics during surgery? The number 1, Alexander Fleming. Number 2, Joseph Lister. Number 3, Ronald Ross. Number 4 is Louis Pasteur. The correct option is the number 2 option, who is Joseph Lister. Question number 50. Which country has successfully eliminated malaria? The options are India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. The correct option is the option number 4, Sri Lanka. So this was the first 50 questions which formed the section A part 1, the aptitude part. Another 100 questions will be discussed in the next video, which will be given, the description will be given in the description box, and the notification you will get from if you have pressed the bell icon. So best wishes, take care, bye for now. See you in the next part, the part 2 of this video, in which the part 2, the section B, will be discussed.